All right, I'm going to walk you through how to do the Chapter 2 evidence hunt. And the way that we do this, it's going to be on Classroom, but we'll also be able to see that what we want is the Chapter 2 textbook. So I've already got a tab open with the Chapter 2 textbook. I'm going to go back to the start to show you what that looks like. It says evidence from the past. When I go through and I click that one, if you see a giant blue button here asking for the login information. You know that's on Google Classroom under classwork. Can't tell you what it is because the password changes every year. And if we reuse this video, I'm going to get a bunch of frustrated kids trying to log in with a previous password. When you open up the chapter, you'll see that you've got an introduction. You have some thoughts here, and you can use the chapter header view by clicking the little three bars here, or you can do multi-page view by clicking on this icon up there. And you'll know that if you do the multi-page view, it tells you your page number as you go through. There's our little hunter. Remember we looked for him earlier? The way that you can use this document is it says messages from the past on your document. So you could speedily go right to it by clicking those three bars, messages from the past. And I know that the answer to this comes from here. To continue with that thought, it says ancient life in Minnesota on the chart. So I know that it's going to be the chart saying ancient life in Minnesota. And you will have to tap the dates to get different options here. If you're using the physical textbook, that's totally fine. Tap as much as you want. It's not going to change a thing. You'll notice that I put down 1 to 2 sentences for this specific question. For the other questions, I'd like 2 to 3 sentences. And as you answer your sentence, please rephrase everything back to your reader. So for this example, I'll use this one. According to oral histories, that's a good vocab word, what is one possible meaning of the hand at the petroglyphs of Jeffers? So instead of just writing down part of a hand turkey, which you'll probably find out isn't the correct answer, you'll have to take that and put it into a complete sentence. So the way you could do that is to rephrase it back at your reader. One possible meaning of the hand at Jeffers is that it is the start of a hand turkey carving. That is a complete sentence, the same thought as above, but well more formulated. As you go through, there's going to be a section where I'm going to ask you here, and I would like you to put down an image. You'll see on yours it says to paste an image. The way that you can do that is you can go onto the online textbook, and you're going to have a whole selection of different images from the slideshow, different types of images from the petroglyphs, and then it will provide some information for you. If you would like to, you can go through and you can screenshot on your screen. I also like pressing the Windows Shift S button, and you'll see that I get a little box that appears. And if I take a picture, then it saves on my clipboard and I can go right into the center and I can press paste. Now, sometimes your boxes will reformat themselves. If that happens, you can delete the background if you don't like the way that it looked. You can always press Control Z and it will undo what you're doing. And you're more than welcome to ensure that it is the way that you like. The other thing to point out to you is on chapter question 7, did the hypothesis turn out to be correct? Drag and drop the circle at the right. So if the hypothesis turned out to be correct, and I think the answer is yes, I'm going to take my circle, I'm going to bring it over, and you'll notice that you can still see it highlight there, and I'm going to put it right outside, and you'll notice it didn't go where I wanted. So I don't freak out. I press Control Z, and I can try again. And you're going to notice that it might take a try, but you got it. That's how to do this document, the online scavenger hunt. Remember, we're going for 2 to 3 sentences for all of the questions, excluding question 4, where I'm going for 1 to 2. Please restate the question back at your reader. It allows for everybody to ensure that you're getting full credit for all the hard work you're doing. Awesome.